Just trying to pull up chat for Facebook. Nah, I'll wait for that to say that it's doing something, and then we'll get to it. All right, so welcome back. We are still leveling the monk. There it is. I think that is for, yep, that is for Facebook. Let's yank that up. Click share. We want to share to a group and share to Zor. There we go. All right, so that's done. Let's check out who just messaged me really fast. Okay, and then that should pull that back up. And in theory, this should be... Yep, there we go. So now that's live. All right, so we're good. So, in the last video, we did finish the new intro for new characters. We are playing a Night Elf Monk, just for giggles. Still haven't determined if I want to do tank or if I want to do healer, if I want to do DPS, if I could talk today, guys. So that's kind of on our agenda of what we're going to be working on, is kind of narrowing that down a little bit. We're headed out to talk to Chromie so we can figure out where we want to go. In the last video, I did say that I wanted to check out a couple things, and I did look at, can you level your character using those target dummies right at the beginning? And the answer to that is yes. Yes, you are more than capable of using the target dummies at the very beginning on the new entry level to level up relatively high. Now, my sister and I got to, I think it was like level 8 or level 9 when it kicked us from the game. And I think that's because Blizzard has an algorithm that tells it if somebody's doing that to keep from people having bots or, you know, people paying real money to have people level characters for you. I gotta wait for the game to catch up to the fact that Chromie's supposed to be right here. So yes, it is possible to do it. It did take us a little bit, about the same time as just doing the quests to get to about that level point. So it is possible. It could take quite a while, but you could do it. So let's get close to Chromie here. We want to turn in this quest, and then we want to talk to Chromie. And now we get to pick what we want to do. Do we want to do Kata, Outlands, Lich King? I think I'm going to go with Lich King just because I kind of like the dungeons that are out there. I know them pretty well. There's also Mists, Pandaria, and then we could do Legion if we wanted to get our legendary monk weapons right off the get-go. And the dungeons out there aren't too difficult, to be honest, but yeah. So you know what, we're gonna go Lich King, mainly because once we get high enough, I want to try and do yeah, I don't know. I just, that, and I like the gear that drops out of here in some of these dungeons. It's pretty cool looking gear, but we'll do it. All right, to Northrend. Take a ship to Northrend, so that's where we got to go now, is to the docks. And if I remember correctly, you have to go up and out and around to get to the docks from here. Ooh. I like that mount. Not paying money for a real mount though. Da-da-da. I'll just use the new elf for the allied race. I really wish I could figure out why my brain decides that while I'm streaming I need to yawn all the time. Like, that is frustrating as all get out. Now here's the question. Does it still show? Yeah, see, now that we picked a dungeon though, it automatically puts us in these, the queue for these. So I may start another character just to see if we can do that one dungeon, or if there's multiple dungeons that give us access, and we just run that. Currently, we are in tank spec, but we have no real tank abilities. We could switch over to heals just to do dungeons for now, which is what we may do, just because healing is relatively easy early on. Or we could just go DPS. You know what? We will. We'll go DPS, which means we're gonna have to change up some of our ability or our gear here. So heirlooms, because we get to dual wield. So we'll get one of you and one of you. There we go. Okay. So now let's go to dungeons. We want to do random. We are a DPS, find group. There we go. Just in case we can get a dungeon, which would be nice. I have to say, I do like the color scheme they gave this Hawk Strider. It's pretty legit. Though, if I'm honest, I don't think they should have got a Hawk Strider. They should have had a leopard or a tiger, because this is an allied race. And if you look at the elves in the ally, the night elf, which is what we're playing, their mounts are the frost saber tiger thing. So to me, it doesn't really make sense that the allied race elf gets a void Hawk Strider, but it does have some of the coolest coloring like ever. It's got like this midnight black to blue coloring. It's got those little void pockets there, that gem right there on the front that just looks infinite. I mean, it's pretty neat. Downside to going to a new zone, waiting for the... Maybe we should have picked Cataclysm, who knows. Bum 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 bum. Where is the boat? It is taking forever. So I was gonna play some more Fallout 76 today, but as I was trying to load up the game just so I could get it ready to do the stream for you guys, it decided, nah, you know what? We don't want to work. We just want to sit here on a loading screen for, I think I clocked it at like 10 minutes. It sat there for 10 minutes. And it's like, Bethesda, I love your product, but come on, man. Like, that's just ridiculous. Especially since I'm playing on a private server. It shouldn't be affecting me that way. Oh, there's a little doggo there. I didn't even notice. Can I pet the doggo? Hello, pet the doggo. Ah, I petted the doggo. Alright, now we are on the boat. Do-do-do. Alright, and then as Mistwalker we got... So we want this, then this, then this, then this, then that. Haha! Let's go, boat. Vamonos. 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 Thank you. Rando mount. Here we go. I like how we're moving along on a boat that has the ability to have sails, but it also has an engine. It's kind of odd for a boat with sails to have an engine, but I didn't craft it, my friends. Now, does this take us to the Howling Ford? Really, I don't... Nope. I figured because, like, I knew the Horde ended up on Boring Tundra, but I could have sworn the Alliance started on the Howling Ford. The Howling Fjord. La da ba ba. Ah! Caution if you have issues with flashing pictures. Come on. Stop it. I apologize in advance. Come on. Stop being difficult. It's going to lag so bad that it's going to teleport me there, but then teleport me back to Stormwind. Wait for the program. Come on. Why is this the only like, I've done this with my sister, and this is the only there we go. The only continent that does this. Like, everything else I go to, no problem. Like, everything else loads up just fine. Want to go to Mist of Pandaria? Awesome, cool. You could do that. You want to go do Legion? Awesome. Go click this portal. It'll take you right to it. Want to do Wrath of the Lich King? See, what did I tell you? It's going to teleport me there and back because it's a difficult piece of turd. Come on, we can do it, come on, we can do it, we can do it all. Man, we really should have picked a different... Now I feel dumb doing this one, because we're 14 minutes into this video and all we've seen is a freaking loading screen. Blah. We are now on the Great Sea. Now, is it going to let us actually load into Northrend, or? Well, I'll be. It actually did it. Ha ha ha! We are now in Northrend. To Northrend. Jing jing, jing jing. Alright, let's pick up this quest. Alright, so that's everything that we can do. Allies in Northrend. Ride to Dalaran. Let's go ahead and do that just because it's a pretty quick one. And then we'll come right back. Flappity flap, Mr. Griffin. Take me to Dalaran. The boring tundra, which is ice, a volcano, a desert, a bunch of corrupted land. And then once you leave boring tundra, you get into Dragonblight, which is almost all like a desert, or not a desert, a frozen wasteland. You've got the Howling Ford, which is desiccated, dead lands until you get to the northern part, which has got 2 mountains. Then you've got Grizzly Hills, which is all forest. Then you've got Zuldrock, that's like all corrupted lands, and then Ice Crown and Storm Peaks are all frozen lands as well. So there's really no, and then you've got Shalazar Basin, which is a complete utter forest. So you've got 2 forest zones, 2 desert type zones, and then 3 essentially just winter places. Like, we're currently flying through Dragonblight, and it's got a forest, but it's all covered in snow. Dwarves would be at home here, since their land is also covered, or was almost all covered in snow back in the day. Flappy flap. Look, look, there's one, oh, it's on fire. One patch of green in the field of snow. Oh, there's a volcano. Lava pouring down the volcano. City, that's getting built. The entryway to the Ice Crown Citadel. I mean, not for the raid, but for storyline purposes. That's how you get into the Ice Crown Citadel. To fight the Lich King. This is one of the world, or was one of the world trees before it had a arcane explosion. Poor tree. But it seems to be doing pretty good, all morphed out with mana. And then, of course, Khadgar decided to park Dalaran right over Crystal Song Forest. Oh wait, I forgot, that's not the world trees. There was one, if I remember correctly, there is a world tree in one of these locales. Not as big as the one in Hyjal, but... Lag Central. Expand your search to dungeons from other expansions? Sure! I didn't know you could do that. Crassus's Landing. Oh, and of course this mount's too big to go through the doorway. Alright, gotta wait for the inn to load up so that we can turn in this quest. No, no, no. And now we're able to go back. Good luck, friend. We have one Deeps not joining. What the deuce? DPS. And, oh, so this is taking us to Classic WoW. Fantastic. Or not Classic, but, yeah. I'll come help you kill a bunch of stuff, guys, as soon as the quest giver loads up. Thank you. Because this guy does quests. Gives you a ton of XP. Makes it worthwhile. Been so long since I played Monk, I don't remember how my skills work. Yeah, you get him, Ice Mage. Oh, I forgot to jump. I'm a dum-dum. And jump. 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 Running, 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 and running, and jump. Running and running and running and running and yeah. Whoop. There's me a level. And now we get Zen Pilgrimage, so once we're done with this dungeon, we can go get more XP! I don't know where that tank thinks he's going. This is one of the bosses you have to beat. What the... Okay. I'm gonna be mad if we skip that boss just because he doesn't like doing the boss. Oh, you... Let go of me. I don't like how spinning crane kick now takes some of your points, your combo points essentially for monk, your chi points to use. Is he just gonna skip all the bosses? Like, what is he doing? Oh, I'm so confused. Touch of death. Okay. So the tank finally died. It, Alright, well, they're telling me I'm glitching badly. I see them glitching relatively awkwardly. Anytime they move. Except for you're gonna have to kill this guy and the other boss. Oh no, I guess he just glitches out. Da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So, yeah, he's just skipping all the bosses just to get the last thing of XP, which is, I mean, I guess it's okay. It makes the dungeon a lot faster, but at the same time, it also uh, you're missing out on gear and not sure I like that very much. Though I am glad I'm not the tank and I'm not the healer. Woo! Lag spike there. Alright, so basically never use blackout kick. I swear when I played Monk last time, it was a lot faster to do attacks. But it's been a hot minute since I've actually played my Monk. Go click the brazier. Y'all not gonna hit the brazier here, or? I like how it says that the healer's not near us, but the healer's right here. Really? See? I'm getting heals, even though it says the healer is nowhere near us, and the other chamois is nowhere near us. See? There's the chamois. Once they stand still, the second she moves, it's like, nah, not even close to you. I wonder, does Does Rising Sun Kick still do? No, it doesn't have a debuff anymore, which is kind of a bummer. It used to apply a debuff to the target, but it doesn't look like it does that. Not at this level, anyway. Yep, so we didn't get anything gear-wise. We got pants and stuff, but we don't need any of that because we use... oh well. So we went from level 10 to level 12. We'll take it. We'll take the 2 levels. It's not that big of a deal, but still, it's frustrating, man. But now that we're level 12, we got stagger. And we didn't get any new heals. But now we can go and get more rested XP too. Or not rested XP, but just more XP. And you take me back here. Because we just got our spell, wrong button. We just got, we got Fist of Fury, which we can add to our bar here in just a second. So we did get something good out of that. Rising Sun Kick. I don't know why that's not doing a debuff. I swear it has one. But we just got Zen Pilgrimage. And this allows us to go to our temple and do a daily. And it gives you a 1 hour buff, but you can do the daily basically twice. And you can get, it's 100% more XP while doing quests and killing things. Ooh. That dragon looked pretty neat. I've never actually completed all of Dragonblight questline. I've completed all of Boring Tundra and Howling Fjord, most of Zul'Farrak, Salazar Basin, things like that. I've completed a lot of those, but I haven't really done Dragonblight because the storyline for this area, at least Horde side, because I've only ever really played Horde, just was not that entertaining to me, so I never really bothered with it. But what I am going to do is, we're at the 45-minute mark, it looks like, for this stream. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get Fallout 76 to work. So I'm going to reboot everything, computer and everything, see if I can get Fallout 76 to work, because that is what I'm trying to focus on right now, is that game. This is kind of just more like a pastime, because I mean, you guys have seen me level up a hunter all the way to almost max level at the time, which was 120. Now he's level 47, so he's only got 3 levels to go to hit the current max level. of 50. So I don't think you guys really care to watch me level up another character. But, yeah. Anyway, yeah. Once we get back to town, we're going to set our Hearthstone so that we don't have to worry about flying and all that jazz. We're going to set it there because if we need to go... Actually, no, we're just going to leave it to Stormwind because we may end up changing, depending on what you guys say. If you want me to stay here in Northrend, we will. If you guys want me to go and do one of the other expansions, just say so and I'll switch over. It's not that big of a deal to me. But, yeah. Just let me know what you guys think. We're almost back to town, and then we're going to call this video good. I'm going to reboot everything. We're going to try to go back to playing Fallout 76 because I really like that game just a tad bit more. Because it's all on me. It's Bethesda, and I've loved Bethesda products. I've played all of the Elder Scrolls games. I've played all of the other Fallout games. I love that stuff, and I would really like to be able to play Fallout 76 if it would work. Otherwise, we might look at it doing like Fallout 4 or Skyrim or heck, even Elder Scrolls Online or something. I don't know, but we'll see. So anyway, I'm gonna go sit my happy little tush here in town, so that we can get rested XP. We've got more quests that we need to pick up, but we did turn in one. We are level 12, and like I said, I'm gonna reboot the computer and see if I can get this to play Fallout 76. So I like how it says you can go click any of those. That's cool. But anyway, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I appreciate it. Let me know down in the comment section below on whatever platform you're watching me do this on, if I should stay here in the Northrend DLC or if I should switch to a different DLC for leveling. If there's a different race or class that you want to see me play as, if you would prefer a different game, or if you want me to stay on this game, just let me know down in the comment section below. I do read all the comments over all three platforms, so don't think that, oh, if I'm on Facebook or if I'm on Twitch or on YouTube, I'm never going to hear anything. No, I try to stream to all three. I do try to do content for all three. So just let me know down in the comment section below what you want to see, and I will do my absolute best to get that content out for you. If you're not a follower or a subscriber, please make sure you hit the associated button for that. And as always, guys, I hope everyone is being safe. Be blessed. I know it's kind of crazy, especially for us in the U.S. right now with everything that's going on, but worldwide, I just hope everybody's being safe and having some good fun out there. But this is Chris at Gibbs Gaming, and I'm out of here. As one, we rise stronger and wiser.